This is CKF Outdoors. We got a cheap kayak, we got an expensive kayak. Which one does better?
Alright guys, so we got the Bonafide SS127 here. These run around, I think it's $17.99 right now. This is what we would consider an expensive kayak. This thing is made for fishing. So, we'll start from back here. Huge tank wheel. I put a 16 by 16 Black Pack Pro in there. Fits perfectly. I also fit a small cooler behind that. One of the more important things about a kayak, and this is something that a lot of the cheaper ones don't have, is a very nice seat. This seat is awesome. It sits high enough off the water to where I can sight fish or do whatever. It's got tons of track all over the boat. And back here you can see I got my anchor wizard. Very cool little device that anchors your boat. It's got a jump drawer that slides in and out. You can't really see it because of my cup holder, but very cool. And then one of my favorite features about this boat is the dry pod. And as you can see here, I got it rigged up with a fish finder on there. This thing is awesome. If you don't want to use it, comes in and out.
But if you do take it out, you'll lose a fish in that, like Jared did one time.
Yeah, I did do that. Foot pedals are completely adjustable. Just to your needs. Again, more track up front. Something cool about this boat, which is a cool feature, is it's got a two-way door. It can go that way, or if you want to open it from the front, it does that as well. And then up here I got my Motor Guide quick mount for my trolling motor to the front. So again, tons of rigability, and that's something that you don't get in cheaper kayaks.
All right guys, so mine is not nearly as cool as this one. This is a Pelican Axiom. I'm sure it's a good kayak, but this one, as you can see, has got a lot of wear and tear. It's been through the ringer, and as you can see, this one has had a hole in it that we have patched with like Gorilla Tape or whatever we had. So might sink, might not, but.
And that also goes along with the durability,
True.
The plastic.
So this might sink, it might not, but we're gonna try it out because this is about as cheap gets.
So all these boats come in at different price ranges. We're gonna be testing tracking, stability, fishability, and we'll even do rigability. Let's go.
So one thing I can say off the bat is this Bonafide is about 3 times as heavy as this Pelican. It takes just a minute to get in the water, but once you get in the water, yeah, you'll be good. As you can see in mine right off the bat, for a taller fella, there's not a lot of leg room. I don't feel my back end going down yet. Am I good back there?
I think you're good.
I'll start going down, I'll let you know.
All right, Brendan, so just from your short paddle, what's your impressions of that boat?
Well, it's really lightweight, so it wasn't really hard to paddle. I just barely had to paddle to make it here. Felt like if I had to paddle a long distance, it probably wouldn't be too hard.
All right, guys, so I'm gonna back up. So, maneuvers very well. Tracking on it is decent. I mean, for a bigger boat, honestly, it maneuvers very well. So I do like how I can extend my legs out as far as I want. So, stability. I mean, secondary stability is awesome. You can stand and fish on this boat. Very nice, I like that. And again, this seat is freaking sweet. They got it right with that for sure.
So stability on this one, you can see I can rock. I'm getting back closer there. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna flip right there, but.
Brendan, does that boat got any secondary stability on it that you can tell?
I think it does. I mean, when it gets to where it's about to tip, you can definitely feel a lot of retention there. And now, I'm gonna attempt this, but it's gonna work.
Oh my God.
No, definitely not. If you have a lot of balance and that, then yeah, maybe.
So basically, no standing.
Yeah, it's the seat. It's all right. I mean, for a cheaper kayak. It's not the high-rise seat, but for a sitting kayak, this is probably definitely one of the more comfortable ones I've sat in.
How long could you fish in that and be comfortable?
An hour or two, probably. I mean, before my back starts hurting.
I got you. I got
To be
you.
honest.
So how easy is it to access the tank well from that sitting position?
Not bad. I mean,
Okay.
you got the rod holders here, as you can see on the other side. I'll say let's do some fishing and see how they hold up.
Let's do it.
So one complaint I have about this cheaper kayak, just sitting kayaks in general, it's the way the paddle is. It's just kind of awkward for me to, you know, grab it if I need to real quick to adjust myself. Definitely one complaint I have. Boys, that little fish hit right at the boat. Even though I didn't have to fight that fish too hard, the boat felt really great. Try and get it in. I didn't ever feel like I was going to tip over or anything.
So, not a giant.
Jared, how was that little bluegill fight on that big Bonafide?
It was tough.
I think I'm hung. Oh, let's see, here's what I don't like about this kayak. It goes too fast, too quick. Be in a tree before you know it. Here's what I don't like about this kayak. It's really hard to keep up with your rod and your paddle at the same time without dropping it. So you can't really stay where you need to be.
All right, so the fishability of this kayak is not doing Brennan well. Why is that, Brennan?
Well, I can't stay where I need to be. It's hard to keep your rod and your paddle in one place.
So what do you do with your paddle when you're trying to fish? You just lay it there?
Lay it however I can lay it.
Well, that poses some big problems. Let's go! Fishability, baby. All right, so we're about, I don't know, 30 minutes in, Brennan, and you seem a little frustrated. Tell us what's going on.
Well, that's my issue. I don't know what to do with what.
Yeah,
Plus, I got hung, and when I pulled in to try to get it unhung, it pulled me too far. And when I tried to back up, it backed me up too far, and you can't just stay in one spot like you're supposed to.
That does seem like a conundrum that isn't pleasant. You good, bub?
Well, we've been out here for a little bit. We ain't even been fishing all the time. We've just kind of been riding around on them, seeing how they feel. My back is killing me. The only thing I like about this is it's very easy to paddle.
It does seem
It moves very easy compared to my bigger one. Jared, I'm starting to fill up with water over here. I gotta get out of here.
All right, guys, I think Brennan has finally had enough.
Piece of junk filling up with water.
This man is at his breaking point right here.
I'm gonna fix this right now.
What are you going? Where are you going? This don't seem good, guys. Dude, what are you doing?
Enough.
You got that, dude? You got that crazy look in your eye. What is going on?
Dude, my back hurts. My butt's wet.
We knew. I mean, where are you going now? I guess I'm gonna go see what he's doing. I don't know.
This right here is perfect. Hey, Jared, get over here.
I was really on my mind.
Golly. The turtle is safe. Foot reel. Foot pedal.
Check this out, guys.
Cool. Right in half. Well, it's definitely not going on the water now. As you can see, put plenty of holes in it. All through here, right there. All over here, little rifle rounds. Yeah, it definitely wasn't gonna float.
So this is the problem with kayaks that are molded in 2 pieces. They come apart.
And guys, we just want to mention, it's not Pelican kayaks that is cheap.
Pelican actually makes a really good kayak.
Yeah, like we did a video on TikTok not long ago, a really good cheap kayak they make, Pelican Motion X, which it is really, I mean, for the price, you get a lot. But this kayak, we called it cheap because it is laid around, moldy, it's
Had a big hole in the back of it.
had a big hole in the back of it when we got it. That's what we're calling cheap. We're not saying Pelican kayaks is cheap. Guys, thanks for tuning into this video.
We all love things that goes boom.
Boom.
Let freedom ring, baby.